Hello, friends. I'm so glad you could join me today. I am documenting my journey of becoming debt-free again, so welcome to Second Chance Budgeting. I'll be exploring cash stuffing and unstuffing, finding ways to increase my income, and saving towards some big goals, all while digging myself out of debt once again. I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you join me during my adventures. Today, I'm going to be cash stuffing my first paycheck for August, and I've got a total of $816. So this is the money that comes after I have already put into another bank account $675 for my mortgage and my HOA payment. So I do this every single month. And then I also did pay my car payment out of this paycheck and one other bill. So this is what's left over. And so let's give this a quick count, make sure I've got everything, and then I'll show you how I plan to use this money. So I've got 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 800, 5, 10, 15, and 16. Perfect. All right. Well, the first thing I need to do, as always, is set myself up for the month for basic expenses. So food, gas, and other. And for food, I always give myself $200. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. I usually don't spend all of that throughout the month. And what I do with anything that's left over is I put that extra money towards debt until I'm completely out of debt. I'm just working on my very last one. So that's what I do there. Gas, I'm going to give myself 100. So 20, 40, 60, 81. Again, I usually don't use that much in a month. And then anything that's left over from that, I put towards car maintenance. I did just have my battery die on me. So as soon as I am out of debt, I'm going to try to really increase and put money towards that car maintenance sinking fund, just because, you know, things always happen, I feel like. All right. My other category, I always give myself 90. So 20, 40, 60, 80. And then I put a 10 in there for laundry money. So, all right. Well, the other sinking fund I need to stuff in this binder would be my giving fund. And I'm going to put $10 in there. All right, so that puts me at 100, 200, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, and 47. All right, we'll get into my savings and debt binder. So for medical, I am going to put $15 in there from this check. So 10, 15. So this is a placeholder, and that means I've got 500 in the bank. So 500, 20, 40, 60, 86, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 46. All right. I'm putting aside $200 from this paycheck towards debt. So I'll put that there, but then I'll usually take that money, put it back in the bank, transfer it to another bank, and then pay off the loan. So I do, whenever I get money, I'm trying to pay off that loan ASAP. All right. And then in car insurance, I'm going to put 40 in there. So 20, 40. So now I've got 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, and 60. So 260. Perfect. All right, into my personal binder. I'm just going to be giving kind of minimal amounts into these categories. This will probably change once I'm out of debt, which has got to be really close. All right. I'm going to put 5 in clothing. So now I've got 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 94, 5, 10, 15, 16. And then fun, I'll put 5 in there. So now I've got 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 45, 50, and 51. And then travel, I'll put in 5. So 500, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, and 97. I'm going to skip until holidays, and I'm going to put 5 in there. So 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 71, and 72. Perfect, and that's everything that I'm going to stuff in this binder for this cash stuffing at least. All right, internet, I need to put in 15. So that'll give me $16 in that sinking fund. All right, home maintenance, I'm going to put in 30. 20, 30. And now I've got 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, so 275. And then home supplies, I'll put in 10. So 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 20, 21, 22, and 23. And I'm going to put 5 into home decor. Okay, and that leaves me 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 85, so 185. And then the remaining money I'm going to put into savings challenges. So for this paycheck, I'm putting in $81. And what I do with that money is I collect money throughout the month. And then at the very end, I assign it to one of 6 goals that I'm working on. Some of them are long-term goals that I've been working on for, gosh, probably over a year. And then some of them are just short-term, either debt goals or extra savings goals. So that is everything for that paycheck. So I know that was a really quick and short one, but I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If so, please do all the things, like leave me a comment or question down below, and subscribe for more. I'll see you next one. Have a great day.